bloodshed? Then we find in Tafsir Tabari a hadith from Ibn Abbas that Allah taught all these things to angels before itself. Anyway, coming to the topic, then Imam Nawawi says that in all these hadiths in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked His creation that why did you not give me water? Why, and the very famous hadith Qudsi. So Imam Nawawi says in all these hadiths Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala either wants to show His mercy, or either He wants to remind the angels, or want to make witness to the angels. Anyway, this is off the topic. This was just answering our brothers. Now I request my respected brother Akim Islam to give me the chain of narration of the hadith. Okay, time up. I leave the mic. I hope you have heard my question.
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا أما بعد. Brother Sunni Muslim, this is the third time, I'm asking you to bring me muhaddith that have declared this hadith as being authentic beside al-Imam al-Hakim, and you keep asking me who are the scholars that said that this hadith is this and this, and I brought you so many scholars that includes al-Imam al-Dhahabi, Ibn Hajar, and so many others that said that this hadith is between weak and forged. Okay? And now you made a whole issue and you waste your time narrating a hadith that has nothing to do with us, because the angels, they ask. Yes? But here is Allah who asked Adam according to this hadith, which doesn't make any sense in ilm al-tawheed. In the science of the Tawheed of monotheism, this doesn't make sense that Allah doesn't know an information which is in the mind of Adam. But you are quoting something from the opposite, which is the creation is asking Allah. So you failed to make a real and compatible analogy between what I have said and what you were thinking, or what you have understood from my words. And I think that everyone in the room understood exactly where I was coming from. Okay? So, the Sunni Muslim, he is asking him about the chain of transmission. And I've said, you have mentioned the chain of transmission, and there is no harm, I can mention the chain of transmission as well. I don't have any problem. The hadith which is forged, and this hadith is da'if, not authentic, has been reported by Al-Hakim from the narration of Abdullah ibn Muslim al-Fihri. حدثنا إسماعيل بن مسلمة أنبأ عبد الرحمن بن زيد بن أسلم عن أبيه عن جده عن عمر بن الخطاب رضي الله تعالى عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, till the end of the hadith. So the chain of transmission has got Abdullah ibn Muslim al-Fihri. And Abdullah ibn Muslim al-Fihri, al-Imam al-Dhahabi rahimahullah, commenting on the words of al-Hakim, he said, this Abdullah ibn Muslim al-Fihri, we don't know him. And as we know, Imam al-Dhahabi rahimahullah was one of the great muhaddith that know exactly the transmitters and the rijal, the people who narrate the hadith. And he has got a magnificent series of volumes of books concerning the biographies of the Salaf and the scholars that came after the scholars. Okay? So, can you hear me? Sunni Muslim? Can you hear me, brothers and sisters? Moses, can you hear me? Okay. So, Al-Imam Al-Dhahabi rahimahullah said that Abdullah ibn Muslim al-Fihri, لا أدري من هو, which means I don't know this person. And Al-Imam Al-Dhahabi, in his book Mizan al-I'tidal, he said this khabar is batil concerning the narration that has been reported by Abdul Rahman ibn Zayd. Okay? So, I want the brother to, this is my second request, and this time, if I don't get an answer, which means you failed to answer all my questions like last time, last time you didn't bring me the hadith in the Bukhari, and people here today, I think there are about, I don't know how many people here, maybe 20 people, can see clearly the difference between ahlus sunnah how they care about the hadith, and how they care about the rijal and chain of transmission, and how you Sufi, whatever your denomination of Sufism, you worship Allah upon jahl, upon ignorance, you know, and you just want to satisfy your desires, but making something, you know, which the scholars, you know, didn't agree upon. And we all know also, if we come to the Imam Hakim, there's ijma' concerning this hadith, that the scholars, they say, no, this hadith is not accepted from Al-Hakim, because Al-Hakim himself made Abdul Rahman ibn Zayd as a person who forged the hadith, you know, as a person who forged the hadith. So how can a person, let's say for instance, I take anybody in this room, Salam, or man of destiny, I say this person forged the hadith, but at the same time I will narrate something from the person that I mentioned. So it is impossible in the science of the hadith, and we have seen that the brother, he just, you know, if he can't answer me, just tell me he cannot. Okay? Jazakumullah khairan.
Brother Akim Islam, I don't think you are in such a hurry. Calm down, bro. Everything is being recorded, and see, you showed just your true colors by saying that Sufis do and Sufis do that. Anyway, I will not show my bad behavior, but the good news is you have at least now started calling yourself as a man from ahlus sunnah wal jammah. That label of salafi etc. has gone. Anyway, since it is on record, I will issue. My respected brother, leaving besides everything, since it is on record, I again ask you two questions which I asked you last time. How many scholars criticize this hadith due to the matan, text of the hadith? Okay, please provide with reference. Second, what did Imam al-Hakim said about Zayd ibn Haslam with regard to this hadith? I am leaving the mic in just 1 minute. If you know the answer, provide. Otherwise, I will continue when you come on the mic and say you don't know. I will repeat the question. How many scholars have criticized this hadith not due to the chain of narration, but due to the text, matan of the hadith? Second question, what did Imam al-Hakim said about Zayd ibn Aslam with regard to this hadith? Jazakumullahu khaira. I am leaving the mic for you.
Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. It is unbelievable. You know, it is unbelievable. Sunni Muslim 2007. And everybody here can see exactly what you are doing. I've mentioned the scholars, the muhaddithin, and what they have said about this hadith. And you want to make a new rule in the science of the hadith, that it doesn't matter for the chain of transmission. Let's go to the text. Brother, in the science of the hadith, we start with the chain of transmission before we go to the core, the text. You will tell me, oh, where did you get that from? This is the science of the hadith. We start with the transmitters of the hadith. And you have asked me, you have requested to tell you who are the transmitters of the hadith, and I mentioned them. And I said that, you know, you make me laugh now, that Imam al-Hakim himself mentioned in his book Ad-Du'afa, the weak narrators, that this person is wadi'un lil hadith, that he makes the hadith. Okay, so how can you talk about the hadith that has got a problem in the transmission, and then you want to go to the core of the hadith? And I've mentioned something in the core of the hadith that doesn't make any sense at all, and you brought me something else. It's like we are in complete different worlds. Okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He created وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Allah has created the jinns and the mankind to worship. Okay, He didn't create